show is sponsored by Century 21 Wright Realty, and that is Brad Fowler. I'm Sean Wright.
Yeah.
And Brad, you just got back into town. You went to Asheville?
Went to Asheville for a couple of days. Had a good time. Could have been a little better. Had the reasons for going, but it was good all in all. Got to see some old cousins and stuff like that. How about you? You had a little trip yourself.
I went to Texas. Went to South Padre Island. Kind of cruised around, saw the Century 21 offices in town. I even went to Amarillo by morning.
There for a while, all my exes lived in Texas.
That's cool. Yeah, I visited Cheyenne too while I was there.
Well, if you leave now and you hurry, you could still make Cheyenne.
Yeah. And write this down. One day I will go back to San Antonio, because San Antonio and Austin's worth going to just to go to Salt Lick.
Salt Lick. Tell me about Salt Lick.
Salt Lick is the best barbecue place in the world.
How is it better than anything here?
I can't explain it.
It's what everybody says. It's just better.
It's you just walk in and you sit down and you go. They don't bring you a menu. Everything's all you can eat.
Say no more.
And it's all you can eat brisket, all you can eat ribs, all you can eat sausage, all you can eat German potato salad, all you can eat coleslaw, whatever else. And they just keep bringing it to you.
My kind of place.
And it's not bad, but like some people do all you can eat, just give you bad food.
Yeah.
No, this is good barbecue,
wow.
And it's...
So once you get city council, you can lobby for them to come here.
I think we need to lobby for them to come here now.
Or lobby to send people there in groups of 20, cycle them through the year.
I think we need an office trip to Austin just for 2 days.
I heard that.
We'll fly.
I am writing that down.
We'll fly to Austin. We'll go to Franklin's Barbecue in Salt Lick. Maybe go to 6th Street, watch some live music, and come back.
All right. Can we go next month here? Check yes or no.
Yes, check yes. All right, good.
Another song title.
I crossed my heart. This is on my list.
Well, that's one more. And you know what they say about barbecue restaurants that serve slop? Easy come,
easy go. Yeah, they just gone.
Boom, all those songs.
We have a barbecue place in Murfreesboro that serves Detroit barbecue. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. Detroit barbecue.
But it's not.
Worth trying.
It's not good. Don't try it.
Oh, you hadn't tried it?
I know the
pizza's good. Detroit pizza's good.
Detroit pizza's good. Detroit barbecue, no bueno. I don't know if some dude just because he was in Memphis or Kansas City or Texas or North Carolina and he couldn't make it there, so he went to Detroit. And I guess he made it in Detroit, and it just didn't come out any good.
They're not sure what's going on, so anything's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they go back to Memphis or North Carolina or Kansas City or Texas, and they're going,
Right.
Yeah.
So, speaking of food, pizza, I tried a local place today. Or no, not today. Over the weekend.
I was about to say, you've already eaten?
Right.
I was looking forward to food.
I was back, I was here for the weekend. Went to a local pizza place I'd heard good things about, and I'm not going to speak ill of anybody, but I love sauce. I like a good sloppy piece of pizza that you have to debate whether or not you're going to eat it with your hands or a fork.
Yeah.
I like that, thick cheese sauce. And the first time in my life ever, I thought this is too much sauce. It just overpowered everything on the pizza.
Wow.
Have you ever had that experience with a pizza place?
No, I like saucy pizza, so
I do too.
Too much sauce doesn't really bother me.
But the sauce flavor was strong. It stood out, and it just, I don't know, it was weird. That's why I'm not going to mention the name, because it could have been an off day or something. Maybe they had something about to go bad and they're just getting rid of it. But it was like, I even asked Joanna, I said, is this like, because I even said something about how much I love sloppy pizza when we were walking in. Sure enough, and after like a slice or two, I was like, is this like, it's overbearing? She says, yeah, it's like, it's too intense. It overpowered everything. But it was all good separately, but just too much sauce on the pizza. And I've never said that in my life. If anything, I'll ask for a side of sauce and dip it,
You got to tell me where this place is afterwards.
Okay.
All right, so we've had some suggestions, and we've had somebody ask. We've had some people ask. Instead of top 3, we had a new idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got stumbled in my words.
He's triple tasking.
Whew. Yeah, I'm doing a deal over here, talking on the show, and I'm trying to keep it all in
And I'm
tow.
distracting it all with pizza and
Yeah,
food.
pizza and food. I can't get anything accomplished. But here's the thing. Instead of a top 3 today, and probably for several weeks, actually maybe for longer than that, we're going to do Would You Rathers, and these are clean Would You Rathers. You don't have to put the kids' earmuffs on or anything like that. Those are bad.
Right.
Those are bad.
Right.
Those are bad.
We ain't doing that.
Now, before I get to that, I got to talk. Like I said, I went to South Padre Island, Texas, over the last week. That is the most beautiful beach I've ever been to.
Really? Wow.
And I've been to
That's saying a lot.
several Caribbean islands. I've been to Mexico. I've been all up and down the Gulf Coast. I've been to L.A. I've been to beaches everywhere. I love beaches.
He's been everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's the bluest Mexico Caribbean style water. The beach, depending on where you are, is different, fluffy or hard or whatever. It's all different. It's brown like a Mexican beach, but so many local eateries on the water, whether it's on the bay or the Gulf, and the bay water is crystal clear. You can see directly to the bottom of it. I mean,
Wow.
no,
I've not been to a beach or anywhere other than a swimming pool.
yeah.
We can see the bottom.
See the bottom. I
That's
mean,
wild. I've seen
I
pictures.
got a picture of a stingray that was at the bottom of the bay, and I'm staying on a boat taking a picture of it.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very pretty. Like I said, probably the prettiest beach.
Yeah. Jackson says something in Russian. What's up, Brad Peters? Hope everything's doing well. Mom, Justin Wilson, and Mom is watching. Hello, all. Thanks for
Awesome,
tuning in. We could have a little banjo picking. Brad Peters is a musician.
Awesome.
Have some theme music.
But they've got. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. The tacos. This debate is over. This debate was over with for me before I went, but now it's just sealed the deal. Tex-Mex is better than Mexican food.
I could get on board with that.
Yeah.
Tex-Mex is very good, and it's just a notch above.
It's just it's got flavor. Like you eat, you go to a lot of these Mexican places, they all taste the same, and they're all drab. There's like nothing going on. It's just
you would think, it would be more pop than it has in a lot of these places, and it's always good. I've never really had bad, but yeah, the flavor isn't what you might think. But yeah, Tex-Mex is a whole different story though. They go overboard with it or do it just right.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Too. Okay. So when you're out of the office for a week, even when you're working out of the office, it's like
Catch up.
catch up.
Speaking of catch up,
Would you rather eat soggy vegetables or stale potato chips? To me, this is an easy answer. I mean, it's not even. I don't even have to think about
I'm guessing your vegetables.
it. Vegetables for me.
Yeah. Now I don't know. See, I like vegetables. The few that I eat, I like steamed.
Well, and they
So
could be
does that go
soggy.
to
They
soggy?
would
I
become
know
soggy.
broccoli would be soggy.
Yeah, carrots would become soggy.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
This
know
seems
if
to
it's
be
like
an easy.
soggy raw, almost like spoiled or something. I don't know because it's you're talking about soggy or stale chips. So I wonder if they're saying soggy vegetables in turn.
I'm going with like steamed.
Okay.
That's why it's to me an easy thing. Now I know some people that like stale potato chips.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And those people
I would
are
eat
sick.
the vegetables before the chips. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something wrong there. You need to go talk to somebody.
Actually, I'll throw a bag of chips away if they're stale. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a brand new bag. If they're not crispy when I eat them, they're out.
And speaking of Mexican restaurants too, you can go if you're in the first couple of people as they open. Very good chance you're gonna get some chips that
From
were wrapped
yesterday.
up last night.
Yeah.
And you can tell. You can almost tell. Sometimes it's like some fresh have been made and they mix them. So one will be right and one will be a little bit stale. And it,
Speaking of
stuff,
restaurant chips, Chili's has the best restaurant chips.
they are good. Yeah.
They're really salty and they're thin and crispy and
And Cheddar's, their tortilla chips.
I don't know if I've had Cheddar's.
They have a good cheese dip with sausage in it. But yeah, their chips are real good. Now they are very thin, so it's hard to load it up like I like.
Yeah.
I gotta get like 4.
Now those
Make a
Tex-Mex
shovel.
chips, again, they're thicker.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like, I don't even know. They're thicker and Tex-Mex is greater than Mexican food. And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong.
So is that Would you rather Tex-Mex or Mexican?
Yeah,
I'll just put yes.
We can go ahead and start there. Just how do you like your tacos, Mexican
actually,
or Tex-Mex?
Me and Joanna had a debate Sunday in Walmart, and she likes thinner chips, and I like mine a little thicker, just for the reason of the shovel approach. And she's like, "Yeah, but the thinner ones taste better." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe so." I put so much salsa or cheese on it, it don't matter anyway. What's up, Scott Moore? Thank you for tuning in.
I can't.
Y'all say something. Ask us a question.
I can't figure out what my son's trying to say. It power.
Is it listening?
All right. Do you have any featured listings coming soon? Anything
coming soon in Christiana? 3-bed, 2-bath, all brick, just under a half acre.
It's a brick house. There you go.
Gonna have a new roof on it. Installed maybe a month ago during the COVIDs. All these people had.
It's a Corona roof.
Corona roof. But yeah, it'll be coming soon. In the neighborhood of 230, maybe 235K.
Speaking of Coronas, keep going.
Yeah. Then we have a gigantic town that's under a roof in Shelbyville, sitting on a golf course. Was it 15 bedrooms, 37 bathrooms, 8,000 square feet.
On a golf course.
On a golf course.
With a river across the street.
You're on the tee box of a par 4 hole, right? So you get to watch them try to drive it. You only get so many chances to drive a ball when in a round of golf.
Yeah, you only get 18.
You don't want to mess it up. Well, I mean, as far as the big dog driver.
Right.
Not the par 5.
Well, I have to use the big dog driver on all 18, yeah. I only need 3 clubs. I need about a 7-iron, a driver, and a putter. That's all I need.
There you go.
Look at this
so
Corona.
We got another. Nice. That's a big old Corona.
That's the biggest Corona I've ever seen.
I ain't never seen one that big.
I haven't either.
Yeah. But yeah, so Jamie says veggies. Jamie Renee, hope you're doing well. They were down last week and headed back, I think, Thursday. Made it back to Indiana safe. Scott Moore wants us to stop talking about good food. He just had Subway. Subway's not bad.
Subway's not bad.
I got a mean meatball sub. Good stuff. Toasted. But yeah, so
I told my wife I wouldn't eat tacos for like 2 weeks after I got back, but now I'm craving tacos.
I'm gonna have them today. If I'm driving.
You're driving. I don't have a car.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I know I completely went from a house to golf, but that's the thing. It's like you get so many chances to get that driver out and crack one 300 yards straight and flat, and it screws up. Well, you get 5-6 chances. It's not many. And it's like all the pressure.
5 or 6 chances. That's just a swing at the.
For one hole.
One hole, yeah.
But yeah, it gets frustrating, man. All the pressure and
you know what? I still haven't figured out why, and I would do it if I bought this house. I would just sit out there with lawn chairs right at the tee box, and just give every single person out there just like Happy
with that
Gilmore.
gigantic Corona.
Yeah, with that giant Corona. Just drink gigantic Coronas all day. You suck.
Hey, that might be fun. We can do an open house.
And just do that.
But have all the doors locked, have a sign come around back.
Yeah.
And everybody hang out back there.
Just sit back there with chairs of giant Coronas and just...
Yep.
I don't know what you just...
Well,
have a Volkswagen just sitting there.
Let me write that down.
Yeah. Have a Volkswagen just sitting there just in case.
Point at it every time they mess up. You know what's happening next.
Are you going to drive the green? Happy Gilmore accomplished that feat not over less than an hour ago.
I beg to differ. Yeah, we could go on with that movie. I could probably quote 90% of that.
Just movie. Do donuts with the Volkswagen in the middle of the fairway.
Collecting balls. That's what you're trying.
Golf course shows up. Please take your Volkswagen off the golf course.
We own this house.
We don't have a Volkswagen. What are you talking about?
Right.
It's Herbie the Love Bug. He's fine.
Join us Friday as we go over another version of Would You Rather.
Yeah.
We don't have anything picked out yet because it's not 11:56 on Friday morning.
That's right. We'll start
Friday
at 11:58.
Yeah.
So go ahead and vote for eat soggy vegetables or stale chips in the comment section.
So far, everybody's on board with veggies.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's stale veggies or steamed.
We're going with steamed, though.
Yeah.
They're soggy.
Yeah.
And also, go ahead and vote for Tex-Mex or Mexican food while you're there.
Let us know what you think. What's up, Ethan? Little nephew.
All right, so
Little big nephew.
the news story you can't believe comes out of Ireland.
Oh, yes.
Ireland. Oh, and I got a listing, too. I forgot. 4915 Compassion Lane, Kingdom Bridge subdivision.
Oh, Compassion.
Compassion. It's about 2,000 foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, huge bonus room. It's a 334.9.
Yeah. What's better than a bonus room?
I don't know.
Huge bonus
A
room.
huge bonus room. Who knows? I don't care. It's all brick too.
All brick. That's
It's a brick
another
house. All three of those brick houses we talked about. All right,
Yep.
let's go to Ireland.
Ireland.
You know what they say: if alcohol was never
State.
invented, the Irish would rule the world. So this happens to be one of those guys that just partakes in a little too much Guinness. A man, for over 10 years, has been getting mysterious deliveries of pizza.
Let me see if I can find that right quick. You go ahead.
And for 10 years, he hadn't paid for this pizza. It just shows up at his door. And he opens the door, gets free pizza, and it's like he won a fantastic prize. And he complains about it. Would you complain about free pizza every week?
Not a word.
Not a word. Just
I'll
tip
be
the
very happy.
Just tip the driver and enjoy it. Unless it's got anchovies or something on it.
Yeah, depends. It has to be all meat, sloppy.
Yeah. Well, they do pizza different down there.
Yeah, I don't even know if they know how to do pizza.
Yeah. You know, American pizza
Potatoes
is
on
nothing
top.
like Italian pizza.
Mashed
We
potatoes.
do our pizza differently.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's a shepherd's pie pizza.
Yeah. We've America takes food and makes it their own.
Yeah.
You know.
Hence Tex-Mex.
Right.
Italian food, now we can do that better.
Yeah.
Spaghetti and meatballs isn't even a real thing. That's something Americans
Probably,
created.
yeah.
No, for real.
It's like
Chop suey.
yeah, most everybody like younger thinks pizza and spaghetti is American food.
Yeah.
It's just like so common.
But our pizza and spaghetti is American food.
It's different.
It's different. Like
What is
Italian
better?
Italian spaghetti meatballs is a bowl of spaghetti and some meatballs in a separate thing. They don't combine them.
Come on, man. See, that's the way it is. You have something, you take it, put your own signature on it,
And make it better.
your own.
You're supposed to, like,
We're not
wherever
that.
you are, leave it better than you found it.
That's right.
That's what Americans do with everything.
Always.
Cars, we
Yeah.
may not have been the first. Ours are better.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've had it.
Friday
So-
afternoon.
So we got to go back to the pizza story. So for 10 years, this guy's getting
Yeah.
pizzas delivered to him. And
Never
he
had to pay for
Never
it.
had to pay
and he
for
never
them.
ordered one.
Never ordered one. And the guy has the gall to call the pizza place and go, "Excuse
What's up
me,
with the pizzas here?"
this is Karen. Yeah.
Speak to the manager.
Can I speak to the manager? Why am I getting free pizza?"
Yeah.
Dude,
that's
don't complain. Just send them to your
Yeah.
neighbor.
He said he knew the delivery driver
By the sound of his
by the
vehicle.
side of his engine pulling up. He said, "Oh, must be pizza." And he look outside, and dude's bringing the pizza.
This guy's sick.
Well, complain
Brad, I got
about
bad
that.
news for you. There's a poll on the internet right now to find out what the male equivalent to Karen is.
Why? Why? you
The
say that?
number
Oh,
one
stop.
name for the male equivalent to Karen is Brad.
Is it really? Brads don't complain. See, I'm not even going to complain about that.
Yesterday when I read that on the airplane, I was like,
That's funny. Brad, the name does catch a bad rap every once in a while. It's more of that Brad, like a common name or
Yeah.
something, you know. A little younger, naive type of guy.
yeah. All right,
But
but
the shoe fits, right?
at 12 o'clock Friday, we'll be back. We'll start looking at the show about 11:58.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we'll be
So
back on
deliver nothing
Friday.
but the best.
How y'all like us being back in the Century 21 studios? During the Rona, we had to go other places.
Yeah, had to travel a little
Had to
bit.
travel. And now we're back.
We're back.